Black made a move. King c7. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. On d6 check. King takes d6. On c7. White might go for pawn promotes to queen at c8 and gain a significant edge. On b2 move preferred by black. Pawn promotes to knight at c8 check. King e6. Black might go for pawn promotes to queen at b1. Knight d6. Queen takes c2 check. King f4. Queen takes f2 check. King g4. Queen takes g2 check. King f4. Queen f3 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes b2 was chosen by white. On f5 check. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White just played. On g6. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. White is preparing to play. On g7. King d2. King takes b3 and establish a winning position. Pawn b2 played by black. Rook e2 check. King c1. Black wants to play pawn promotes to queen at a1 and gain a significant edge. King c3 move preferred by white. Pawn promotes to knight at b1 check. King b4. White wants to play rook takes a2 and establish a winning position. Pawn promotes to queen at a1 played by black. Rook e1 check. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White played. King c3. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On b2. Black is looking to play pawn promotes to queen at a1 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook d5 move preferred by white. Pawn promotes to knight at b1 check. King d3. Knight c3. Black is preparing to play knight takes d5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook c5 move preferred by white. Pawn promotes to queen at a1. Rook a5 check. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White played. Rook f4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On g2 check. King e2. Pawn promotes to knight at g1 check. King f1. Knight d2 check. Queen takes d2. Queen a6 check. Queen e2. Queen takes e2 mate. Black won. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Bishop takes c2. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Rook takes h6 check. Bishop takes h6. Pawn takes h6. Bishop takes f5. On g7 check. King h7. Pawn promotes to knight at gx f8 check. King h8. Queen takes f5. Queen b2 check. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. On a2. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. On d6. White wants to play. On d7. Queen h4. Rook a8 check. King f7. Pawn promotes to queen at d8. Queen takes d8. Rook takes d8 and sees the initiative. Pawn promotes to rook at a1 move preferred by black. Rook takes a1. King f7. Rook a7 check. King e6. On d7. White considers playing. Pawn promotes to queen at d8. Queen g3 check. King takes g3. On f4 check. King takes f4. On h5. Queen d7 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn f4 played by black. Pawn promotes to knight at d8 check. King d6 black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Knight f6. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Pawn promotes to knight at g8 check. King f8. Black is planning to play. Bishop e3 check. King b1. Knight takes h7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes f6 move preferred by white. Bishop takes f6. Rook g1. White is looking to play rook g8 mate and establish a winning position. Pawn e5 move preferred by black. Queen takes b7. On the 5. Queen takes b5. Queen takes b5. Knight takes b5. King e7. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. King b8. Pause the video to find out white's response. On e7. White considers playing. Rook b1 check. Bishop b7. Pawn promotes to queen at e8 check. Rook takes e8. Queen takes e8 check and increase their advantage significantly. Queen b3 played by black. Queen d6 check. King a8. Queen takes c6 check. Queen b7. Queen takes b7 check. King takes b7. Rook d8. Bishop d7. Knight takes c5 check. King c6. Knight takes d7. Bishop g5. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Queen takes b7. Pause the video to find out black's response. Queen takes f4 check. On g3. Pawn promotes to knight at f1 check. Rook takes f1. Rook e2 check. King h3. Queen takes f1 check. King g4. Pawn f5 check. King g5. Queen c1 check. King g6. Rook e6 check. King f7. Rook e7 check. King g6. White intends to play. Queen b5 check. Pawn c6. Rook takes a 7 check. King c8. Queen takes c6 check. King b8. Queen 8 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes c4 was chosen by black. Queen c8 check. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Pawn takes h3. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Queen e3 check. King h1. Pawn g2 check. King h2. Pawn promotes to knight at gx f1 check. Rook takes f1. Queen e2 check. King g3. Queen takes d3 check. King h4. Queen takes e4 check. King h5. Rook b8. Black might go for rook takes b6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen f6 was chosen by white. On d3. Rook a1. Queen d5. King h4. On d2. Rook d1. Queen e4 check. King h5. Queen e2 check. King h6. Queen e3 check. King g7. Queen g3 check. King h6. Queen takes h3 check. King g7. Black is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game.